How to bypass all Windows 10 password requests. This video shows how to remove all password requests from computers with Windows 10 Pro and the Anniversary 2016 update installed. This video was originally prepared after the Windows 10 Anniversary update. It has been updated for the February 18th, 2018 Windows update. When the steps are different for the two versions, the steps for the older version are given first, followed by the steps for the recent version. The steps should work with other versions of Windows 10, but you may have to modify some steps for different versions of Windows. You are watching a Tom's Tech Notes video. Videos that are in playlists should be watched in the order given in the playlist on the channel page. There are several hundred computer help and hobby videos on my YouTube channel. Here's how to visit the channel. The best way is to Google search for TOMSTDA, but you must search with Google. Some of the searches will look for Tostada. Or you can type the URL into your browser's address box. If you like my videos and would like to be notified when I make additions or corrections to them, you can subscribe to my channel. Click the red subscribe button on the window, select email notifications. Password requests are necessary to protect your computer when others have access to it. If that's the case with your computer, leave the password requests in place and just tweak the timer settings to fit your needs. If, however, your computer is in your home or elsewhere where no unauthorized person has access to it, password requests get in the way of using your computer. With Windows 10 default settings, you can't just turn on your computer, go away for a while, come back, and start using the computer because it's waiting for a password to finish booting. Also, whenever you don't type or click for a few minutes, you'll have to enter your password again before you can continue. With the changes described in this video, I never have to enter a password. I turn on the computer, get the paper, then make my coffee. When I come back, the computer desktop is showing and the computer is ready to use. Also, if I'm busy elsewhere long enough for the computer to go to sleep, when I come back, I just have to click or press a key to continue. I don't need to enter my password. Here are the steps to remove all password requests. After making all these changes, Windows will never ask you for a password unless you lock it from the Control-Alt-Delete screen. Here's how to eliminate the start and restart logon request. Type NETPLWIZ in the search box and press enter. Depending on the version of the Windows that you have, you may have to right-click the Windows logo and select Command Prompted Min before typing NETPLWIZ. If this box is checked, you need to uncheck it. If the box is already unchecked, you need to check it and then uncheck it, because otherwise Apply will not be clickable. Then click Apply. Then type your password twice and press OK. Then click OK to close the window. Here's how to prevent Windows from requesting a password when you wake your computer up from sleep. Click the Windows logo, click Settings, click Accounts, click Sign In Options. The default for Windows is when you've been away from your computer and it's gone to sleep, when should Windows require you to sign in again? And this says when you wake your computer up. But you can set this to never, so that when you wake up your computer after it goes to sleep, because it's been inactive for too long, you haven't done anything, this says Windows will not require you to sign in again to wake it up. So all you do to wake it up is just click the mouse or press a key on the keyboard. That's all you do. Now you can close the window. Here are the steps to set the sleep time and to remove the screensaver. Right-click the desktop, select Personalize, click Lock Screen. You can go to the screen timeout settings. And what this is, the screen will turn off automatically after this amount of time passes without you doing anything, pressing any keys. I suggest you set that to 30 minutes. That way, if you get up and go to the bathroom or whatever and come back, it will not have turned off. Likewise, the sleep timer, I set that to 30 minutes also. You can set it to different times by just clicking the arrow, and you have a lot of options, but I set it to 30 minutes so that if I'm away from the computer for 30 minutes or not doing anything for 30 minutes, the computer will go to sleep. But again, remember, with all the other options we're setting, if it does go to sleep, you don't have to enter a password to wake it up. The following steps are for the anniversary edition. Press Settings in the upper left corner to return to the previous screen. Scroll down, select Screen Saver Settings. The following steps are for the February 18th, 2018 edition. Close the current window. Right-click the screen, select Personalize. Click Lock Screen, click Screen Saver Settings. These steps are for all Windows 10 editions. If you want to keep the screen saver, you can select one of the options here and then select the time at which the screensaver will start running. So this is the time during which you haven't done anything on the computer, clicked any keys or moved the mouse. Right now I have it set at 1 minute for testing. I would suggest if you are going to use the screensaver, you set that to at least 5 minutes, maybe more. Then select one of the screensaver options. And there's some pictures and there's one for photos. If you select photos, you then have the option to set how long you want the photos to be displayed, each photo, whether you want the photos to be shuffled or not, and to click Browse to select the folder containing the photos you want shown. And again, if you uncheck this box when the screensaver is running, all you have to do is click or press a key to stop it and resume, and you do not have to enter a password. I prefer to turn the screensaver off, and the way to do that is you set it to none, and be sure you uncheck, whichever thing you do, uncheck the box that says on Resume Display the logon screen. Lock screen. Windows 10 provides a lock screen that by default appears when you start, restart, or wake your computer, and the logon box will be displayed either on the lock screen or after you click it. It also appears when you use Control-Alt-Delete to lock your computer manually. The anniversary update to Windows has removed the capability to disable the lock screen, but the changes in this video prevent the lock screen and logon screen from appearing unless you manually lock your computer. To resume after manually locking your computer with Control-Alt-Delete and then selecting Lock, you must click or press a key once to show the logon screen, and then either enter your password to resume quickly, or you can click the power icon that will appear in the lower right corner of the window and select Restart. Restart will not request a password with the changes described in this video, but Restart will take a few minutes and you will lose any unsaved data from open programs. Once again, here's how to visit my channel and how to subscribe to my channel. You may need to pause this video to copy this information down.